So, as a surgeon or a doctor, if you were to ask me what is the most important thing I have to do when planning my website or rebuilding my website, I would have to say, without a shadow of a doubt, it would be hire somebody who knows how to write. Because words are what sell, okay? First of all, you've got to reframe the whole question. What do I want my website to do? And if your website is up there so that you can spend money making yourself look good, that's one approach and one goal. But is that website actually going to do what its job is meant to do, which is convert visitors into conversions via either phone calls or scheduled appointments or form fillings, okay? What's going to make that work is writing. So if you want your website to do its job, the job that websites are meant to do, ensure that you find somebody who can write good copy. And what I mean by good copy is somebody who can write engaging headlines, somebody who can write really clear copy that is not only accurate, and that's super important in medical fields, right? It's got to be accurate, it's got to be up to date, it can't be misleading, and it also can't make claims that can't be substantiated with accurate evidence. But not only is that important, but you must have written copy that is also persuasive. And persuasive copy is not easy to find. And I would assure you that as a doctor, you don't want to take that burden on yourself to try to persuade your patients on your website about whether or not they should have eye surgery or not. Instead, find somebody. We focus mainly on the writing of the website more than the imagery. Of course we want websites to load quickly. That's a technical question. We want websites to look good. That's a design question. But most importantly, that website needs to compel people to take the next step. And you can only do that with good, proper written copy. So ensure that you find somebody who not only understands this material, those conditions, those treatments inside out to the point where they can turn that into language that will compel somebody who has a very deep emotional problem and compel that person to seek thereafter through you. And that's what good copy can do. Back when you were in school, you had a relatively easy way to ascertain where you stacked up against your peers and colleagues. However, now that you're in a practice setting, it's a little bit tougher to know where you stack up, not only against your ideal, but also against your peers and your colleagues. And that's why we created the Premium Practice Score. And if you'd like to take that test, if you'd like to see where you stand up against the best in the world, or perhaps the best for yourself, you're able now to take that and then see where you stack up.